Oh yeah, it is. So yeah. Hi, welcome. I am here in Mount Charelston right now, and took in so much time needed to ground and connect to Mother Earth. So if you guys want to look at the view, I don't know how beautiful it is from my smartphone, but grounding is essential, and going through this time that we've gone through, this change that everybody's going through, I felt like I wanted to take you guys on a trip with me, Mother Nature. I used to go hiking a lot before my sciatica, but now I don't know if you guys, because sometimes when we're in nature the internet can act really stupid, but actual paths love this. Yeah, thank you. There was some stairs, and look at, there's the hawk. You could see a hawk right now, so that's a message. You could see this hawk flying around the tree. I think it was a hawk or a bird, but I'm kind of just reflecting right now and going through transformations myself as a psychic medium. Ancient past, love this, yes. And we just got to go through, reflecting on these things that we're going through as a collective, releasing and transformation. So thankful that Mercury retrograde is ending on June 3rd. Oh, here's somebody doing their own hike. They're the older man too, I think. Anyways, this is what Mount Charleston looks like here in Vegas. We have mountains, desert mountains. When I come up to the mountains, I have my dog with me and my nephew, so I'm not alone. Just my dog enjoying it. We're gonna let this man pass real quick. Whenever I come to the mountains, I always see Indians, like, they always show me their way, like show themselves to me when they're here. And I see a blue handprint. They show me this blue handprint, not a red one, but a blue one. Hi, we're just gonna wait for you to pass. Our dog is very lovable, but I know this pathway is very narrow. Nice day. Yes, nice day. Coming into other people. Have a great day. Thank you. Today's Tuesday, so you're not going to see, or Monday, forgive me, not too many people hiking on a Monday. So this is beautiful, to really embrace the not so many people. There is poison ivy on the path, so if ever you guys come up here, be mindful with the poison ivy. I've been rubbed by it before, and it's not a fun thing to experience. So they have a lot of poison ivy up here. And if you don't know what poison ivy looks like, it's let me see, it's very fruitful here. This is not it. Here it is. Yeah, this is poison ivy right here. They have like little spurts everywhere. So if you don't know what you're getting yourself into.
Yeah, look at that patch down there.
There's a big patch of poison ivy. Oh, there it is. Bunch of poison ivy right there. Anyways, if you don't know hiking and if you don't know nature, be mindful with the shrubs you come across. But anyways, I'm getting tired. I found an arrowhead. Mind my breathing. I don't hike very much, guys, so I have to get myself back into it like I used to. I used to be a power hiker. Show me that arrowhead that you had. I found this on the ground. It kind of looks like an arrowhead. You guys see that? And I picked it up. It was like on the first part of my hiking I came across this little shape. So that really simplified, you know, guided by Indians, or guided by, I want to say, the Indians here from this land patch here. When I saw them, I see them dwelling in the caves, like they were in the caves. And if you drive to Mount Charelston, there's like caves in the distance, and I see their energies there, like if they're just watching me drive by. Like honestly, I see them everywhere with me right now. Maybe you guys don't see them, but I see Indians in the land kind of just staring at me. I see them down by that big tree right there, kind of just looking up at me. I respect them. I think they are saying it's okay for me to be on this land. Sometimes Indians don't want you on their land, especially if you're not here for the right purpose. But if it's like they gave me permission to hike today. Lots of grounding, guys. I'm gonna go up a little further. So if you guys appreciate the view, some of this looks burnt. As you can see, the trees look like they had burned. There's a lot of chopping here, lots of takedown. You can see how it's been taken down. I really wish one day, I'm gonna go to the top of that rock right there. Go that Mount Charelston path. Anyways, I'm gonna keep going. So you're more than welcome to enjoy the view. Say whatever you need to say. I'm here with the land here of the Indians right now. They gave me already a permission to be here with the arrowhead they granted me at the beginning of this path. So I'm going to take it home as ask permission to take it home, but I think they're okay with that. So there's a lot of steps here. This is all Indian land. We're in desert, so the mountains here did belong to Indians. I've read up on what Indians before. Forgive me if my mind forgets. So I was going to go to Sikmont Temple today, but today I guess we were rerouted to Mount Charelston. Boy, am I out of shape. I'm going to sit here and catch a breath and just look at this view. You see that, I don't know if you guys can see, there's a cave kind of up in the mountain. There's little caves within the crevices of these hills, and I believe that's where, you know, Indians used to find their land and shelter, within these little dwellings of the caves. And I think, if my memory serves me right, I read up on this and it showed truth to what they were showing me intuitively. I see a lot of them here. I kind of see them brazing. Forgive me, I know you're probably thinking I'm crazy, but maybe I'm not, you know. I kind of see them walking through the grass right there. Their energy is still very present. I saw already a hawk. I've been seeing butterflies, of course, naturally. We're in their habitat. But we need to ground. We need to pull to Mother Earth, whether it's, you know, going outside in the park or in your backyard, even the mountains. Releasing. I've been very in tune with releasing right now, just like you all, what we need to let go of. And that way we can bring in this new chapter of our lives, what summer brings, because this is all ending of spring. Summer's coming in. The water, well, we're still in air, but summer, the energy of water, we're coming into that season pretty soon. Ooh, there's bees. And there's a transformation for many, going through this cycle of the ending of spring. And summer seems to be more fruitful for many. Sorry guys, I'm trying to catch my breath because there's, oh, look at this person. Just, I wouldn't say it's safe to go hiking by yourself. Hey, but if you feel drawn to it, do it. I'm going to make space for this runner. Hello. I miss doing that. I'm going to promise myself to get more back into nature. And when I do that, I may just come on live and bring you guys along. See, there's a white butterfly. White butterfly represents transformation, purification, connected to the divine.
Nancy, you see the snow there?
There's snow? Where?
See snow?
Oh, there is snow. Wow. See? This snow is... I don't know if that really is snow. Maybe he's seeing it, but maybe it is. But look how beautiful that mountain looks. And if you could kind of see, there is some dwelling caves there. I believe this is where the Indians may have made their residence or places of shelter and hiding. Oh, I see so many Indians right now. And they're just, you know, they have this blue handprint on their face. You guys can look up what a blue handprint means. But I see blue handprints and they have like black, like their eyes are like a strip of black. And they have a feather mounted on their head with this, you know, the Indian headband, like with the beads or whatnot. I see those. Those are what I'm seeing. Abora Aboyo. So if you guys see or look up what a blue handprint means, this is what the Indians are showing me on their face. And like I showed everybody, when I started this path, I picked up it looked like the shape of an arrowhead. And so this was greeted to me on the beginning of my hiking adventure today. I came across, you know, every day I talk to my deity and my ancestors, and you know, Santa Muerte, she told me about brand new beginnings and adventures. And then I had the energy of Tlaloc. He was a rain god, and he brought in whatever our intentions and, you know, prayers go into. It could be much of a fruition of blessing with water. And remember, we were talking about summer being the water element. It can be very fruitful, but it also can be very negative in sources where it could flood us. And then I came into the energy of, what else was it? The snake, Coatl, snake. And here I am in the land of snakes, you know, through mountains, mountaineering. And basically snakes, what it represented to me was transformation. So this walk was very much necessary for me today. And maybe some of you who could enjoy the presence of nature. So if you guys are receiving that message, so pretty, the vegetation and plants on this land, you could see. Very pretty. I'm not willing to touch these things because I have been brushed with poison ivy before in my life. Not fun. But maybe this was a purging for me. I really would recommend to tune with nature. My dog is in tuning with it. Come on. I'm gonna go a little further. I've taken a long walk already here. This hiking trail is very paved nicely for those who are doing any running, hiking, or it's a very pretty nice path. I love the sounds of the birds. So we're gonna go into a turn. But yeah, maybe I'm gonna research that too. The Indians on this land, how they're showing themselves to me. I intuitively see them through my third eye. And they just all seem very quiet. Of course, they're not like attacking me, or they're not showing their get off my territory. It's like they're saying, you know what? This tree kind of looks like a spider on it. I don't know if you guys, how clear this is. Doesn't it look like a spider on that tree? Like a black widow or something in senses.
Oh yeah, I see that.
Looks like a spider on that tree. So something worked this with me. It's a nice little walk. If you're not into shape, this is just a small, it's not really a hike. And we're gonna go make a turn, so we're gonna be going down. How far do you want to go, mijo? Want to go more? I have my nephew here with me today with my dog. So never go, I wouldn't recommend hiking by yourself, just in case of attacks of, you know, habitat animals or just strangers. Stranger danger. Always would recommend hiking with somebody. So we're gonna go, look how beautiful that is. Lots of poison ivy. I think the poison ivy isn't as much up here as it was in the bottom. We're gonna go down a steep. So, Santa Muerta showed her presence to me. The Indians showed their presence to me. The Indians of this land showed their presence to me. They're welcoming me here. I feel like when we go on other energies territories, just like when we go into haunted houses or, you know, places that we don't belong, they'll let you know if you don't belong here. They'll kind of tell you, get off my property or get out. Oh, that's a pretty trail. I wish I would climb that because it looks like it's, but I'm not willing to go through brushes right now. I've had my walking with poison ivy. No, thank you. So, just grounding today, and I thought I'd take you guys for a nice walk with me. For those who can't get to the mountains, or you would think that Vegas doesn't have mountains, they do. We are in the middle, smack dead in the desert. And it's very nice up here. Its weather's very nice. It's not as hot as it is in the valley right now. It's like 94. That's the hottest it's going to get in Vegas today, but that's actually pretty cool for us Nevadans. Okay, so there's some staircases coming up. I'm getting more and more pulled into it. I kind of look at this as a vagina. Forgive me for throwing it out there. But at the top, it looks like a feminine quality. So it's like rebirth, you know, being born again. Maybe I'm being reborn again through this walk. So, you know, everything's a sign. Kind of looks like the vulva and the labia. The rebirth. It's like, you know, rite of passage, if that makes sense. Going through a rite of passage. So some of you could be going through a rite of passage right now in your lives. I think this is where I'm going to stop. Only because it's starting to get more shrubbery. And look at this. It says stop. Because of that red. Don't bring him up. Stay right there. See, there's these rite of passage here. It's like walking into the heavens or the upper world. I feel like the ancestors, if you want to speak to your ancestors right now, it's be beautiful. But as I said, stop. The end of this path does say stop with the little red. Yeah, but there's people coming down. So I'm going to wait. I'm going to show you guys what I'm seeing, and then I'm going to walk down. So this meant stop. This is where it is. Don't go further. You see that red? There is a, but it's like red little See, I'm intuitive and I receive the message from Spirit. It's a little red stop sign. And I could keep going. The Spirit is telling me to stop here. It's like, this is it. You did it. This is your rite of passage. This is your ending. So I take that as an intuitive sign. So now to go back and say thank you. When we're in nature, we need to say thank you. Thank you for this lesson. Thank you for this push. Thank you for the access. Thank you for the connection. Now I gotta walk my way down. But I intuitively read when Spirit says, you know, this is it. The stairs were right there. I met my goal. Every day is going to be a new goal. I'm not really in shape like I used to be, but I'm getting there. But Spirit is testing me. Reach this level today. Tomorrow will be a new day. You can accomplish a new goal. Then the next day. Then the next day. But this was a rite of passage for me. Maybe a rite of passage for you too, if you're joined in on this live feed. And maybe it's not so clear. Spirit told me this is it. And I still got to walk all that way down. So definitely got the message today. The Indians brought me to their land. And I'm going to look up what kind of Indians I saw here. Because they always show themselves to me when I come to the land. I see a bunch of them, and they're still very, very much here. They're never going to leave their sacred land. I don't blame them. It's a whole different energy comparing to Vegas Strip. So this is called Mount Charelston. Yes, Vegas has mountains. It's beautiful in the winter. So Spirit took me to these stairs, and before I even said stop, the red little flag on the tree gave me a warning. It said stop. I love this. I was going to go to Sigmot today, but I'm going to go to Sigmot Temple another day. Maybe it's just meant for me to go to, and when I do that, I'm going to invite you guys in again. Sigmot is a deity of the Egyptians, of war and battle, and she helps with transformation. Some of you may be in tuned with Egyptian gods, but when you go there, Sigmot represents death, so I kind of look at that chapel as for like transformation. I think they have a sign of Our Lady of Guadalupe there too, and if you know anything about Our Lady of Guadalupe, I don't know if you know so much about Santa Muerte and her connection with Our Lady of Guadalupe. Maybe you guys have seen those pictures of her represented as Our Lady of Guadalupe and the skeleton. So this is my rite of passage today. I have been going through a lot of changes myself, just like the collective. I'm not ready to announce them just yet, but we have to go through change to grow. I've been so in tune with death and rebirth, and I'm inclined to learn more, and I'm inclined to teach more on death, as it's very much life. Just something to think about. What have we sacrificed on this journey? What have we transmuted through this phase of the eclipse in retrograde? What have we come into acceptance with? And if we don't come into an acceptance, it's just going to come around again, teach us again. That's what retrogrades are meant for. They're meant to, it's like the big sister or big brother. I'm not gender-based. They're coming up to remind us, what do we need to let go of? And it seems very harsh, like a spanking, you know. Like, you didn't learn this last phase. We're going to remind you. This kind of looks like, but it's not. Another arrowhead. Looks like a heart. Very intuitive. Look at that heart. It kind of looks like a geoid, but it's not. I'm taking this with me. It's like if you have a broken heart, infected heart, you know, purging the heart. This has to do with our heart space. What our passions are: love, self-love, pain, heart, emotions. This is what we're going through, a purging phase with our heart chakra. What doesn't make us feel good anymore? The pain, the hurt, the traumas, the breakups, the divorces, the separations. Healing our heart space. Ooh, I almost fell. I'm getting so many signs here through these symbols, symbolic messages, as something like there was on a, you could see these couple, cute, they're so with their gear. I need to buy me a bucket hat. Ooh, 2 birds, look at that. There's 2 birds here. Look at them, they're so close. Oh, how cute, they look like 2 little sparrows. Oh, I look at that as a beautiful message. So, see, that could be a message of, those 2 little ones, or it has to do with connections, having peace with it, because these little sparrows looked very happy. They look like in love again. Maybe you're going through a transformation in your relationship. You know, maybe it is a healing phase for your connections. You know, God, so many messages on this path. I'm pretty slow, guys. These people are telling me like pros. I'm like, damn. They on my tail here. I'm gonna let them pass. But through death, through all these messages of death, you know how the trees are even look like they're dead. We're going to come into some vegetation again. We're going to come into a rebirth and growth again. We're going to come into another phase of fertilization. So let's see what summer. I'm going to let these people pass because they're on my paths. Let me just go to the side. God damn. I'm going to stand here for a moment, let them pass. My nephew's down there. They're older too. I want to give them so many gratitude for doing this. I'm just going to let you guys pass me because you're... I was feeling like I was a blockage. I'm like, let me just go to the side here. Yeah.
Sometimes I fall and I roll. So.
Be careful. Beautiful day, isn't it?
Yeah.
Amazing day, actually.
This is going to be interesting. I mean, you have the camera and you have...
yeah.
Which goes first?
What does?
Yeah. Oh, which goes first?
I think my butt. My butt will hit it first. You fall down, you get right back up, right? It's another message. Fall down, you get right back up. How many times have you fallen? I've fallen a lot. But when we fall, our intuitive nature is to get right back up. Don't give up. Accept the changes in your life. Accept the transformation that you're meant to go through. When you come back down, when I come back down, I'll feel like I'll feel like I accomplished something today. As for you, I hope you guys, you can't see. Oh no, honey, I'm on the outside. I'll show you me if you guys want to see my mug today. I'm in, let me see if this turns around. This is me today, all in black, you know, representing my Vegas. So, let's just, I have my coffee too and my rocks in my hands. And I have my nephew right here waiting for me here at the end here. I took my dog nephew. My husband's at the end. He couldn't climb with me today. He has knee issues. But, here he is. So, what the messages was today is about, I saw so many signs here. And I hope that me sharing them with you helped you understand what you're going through as a collective. We're all kind of going through it in our own ways. There's another person. Oh my God, these people are coming out of nowhere. I'm gonna let this man pass me because these ones are faster than me. He's running. I'm gonna let you pass me. That's me. I need to do that. I'm gonna get back into it. This is just a sign that I need to get back to my hiking. And you know, I'm a little slow because I haven't hiked in so long. But I used to be one of those pros like him, just running and climbing. And you know, maybe some of you physically need to take care of yourselves too. This is about, you know, taking care of you and your physical senses, you know, so that in summertime maybe you will see those transformations. Everybody wants to look summer fine. Why are a lot of peeps saying this is a fake account? Which clarity I can see you're real? No, I do have a fake account. I do. This one's real because obviously you see me. But there is a fake account. It's cosmic _ divine _ divination with no underscore at the bottom. This one, at the end of this one, has an underscore. This is not a fake account. The other one is, and if you can clearly see my tags of people who tag me through Paraflix, through the paranormal community, through my friends, through my family, through clients, they're on my page, as the other one doesn't have any. They're not going to support that, or will they have it connected to the real account, nor will they add my website or my affiliations, because if they're trying to scam somebody, it's gonna click to my website, and they're trying to scam people, so of course they're not going to put my real, you know, website or anything like that. Oh, I'm sweating. It's okay. I'm purging right now by the sweat. So just be careful with that. This one is a real account. The other one is, I've posted it before. It's like 66 posts. They have a lot of followers, but only 66 posts. Mine goes all the way back to 2018. I've been on this account since 2018. I've had this for 4 years. So logically, just think about that. Anyways, this journey of this day was needed for me, maybe for you guys too. And I'm clearly going to look up the Indians of this land because they're so around me. Just going to take a moment. There's a lot, like I was saying, there's a lot of dwellings in these mountains. And how they showed themselves to me is that they made these dwellings their home. And that was their refuge, like their space of like cover from like weather or safety, I'm assuming. And whenever I drive to Mount Charelston, I always see them in that space. But I did see them today in the shrubbery in the mountains, and they just look at me. They don't really make a noise, or they just stand there and stare at me. They don't really say anything to me. They just look at me as like we know you're here. It's like they allow me to be on their land. Like I said, you'll know when you're not welcomed onto land, any type of land, energy, space, houses. You'll know. I think too, another message is to know what's welcoming to you, what is spirit welcoming to your life, because you'll know energetically if you don't belong in this situation, or with this person, or with this job, at the community. You'll know. Spirit will keep telling you don't belong here. Go where you feel welcomed. Go where you feel embraced. Those who love you, care about you, support you, they'll embrace you. This land embraced me. I am not here to cause any drama, havoc. I'm here to enjoy its beauty. I feel so much better. Oh, you did? Oh, wow. That's my tattoo well, he's not my tattoo artist, but he's one of my clients. Hi, David. You did come to the mountain, so you're going through a rite of passage too. I just came out here about maybe an hour ago. I don't know, it might be up to an hour. We were supposed to go to Sikmont Temple today, but I'll go there a different day. I meant to come more into the mountain space to get peace and transmute. It's a nice trail, but I met my destination where the red flag was and it said stop. And I took that as an intuitive sign to say, okay, this is enough today. Keep going, and may another day be, you know, fruitful and adventure. Talalak, the water rain god, Talal, I can't even say his, forgive me, Talak, came to me today and he says, you know, don't overdo it, you know, because with water, you can either, it can embrace and feed your, oh, my dog has had it. He's like out of it. If you want to see him, here he is. My dog is like, fuck it, I am done. See, he's done too. Talak came to me in a message today and he says, you know, water your garden. Just enough water. But don't overdo it, because with too much rain it could flood you.
Come on,
So just take what's needed. Oh, this is spicy. Oh, he's not gonna go. He sees another dog. Just wait. Just grab him. Hello.
Oh, hey. Hello.
It's a nice, beautiful day today. Enjoy your hike.
Can you use that? Stop it. Jeez.
Also, too, death is very much an energy right now. We went through a Pluto transformation. Death is very much an energy right now. That's why I'm so in tune with it, and I honor it, and I embrace it. I'm gonna turn it around now so you guys don't see my ugly mug here. Let's change it around. Maybe some of you needed this, but just stop. Don't push yourself over the edge is kind of what I got the message of. It's like, don't overdo it, but just do enough. You know, maybe we overflood ourselves with too many responsibilities, or we overflood ourselves with too many expectations, or we flood ourselves with too much on our plate, that it can make us feel full and we feel heavy. So I feel like that's what the message he brought me today is, just water what's needed. Don't overdo it. And the rain god, he'll bring rain to you to help you with your creations, and he'll help you with your fertility. He'll help you. But he will also take away and flood the crops, flood there, and irrigate and drown the vegetation. So we have to honor that, not to do too much, and do just what is needed. And Santa Muerte always opening up the door, she said to me today. And I'm sharing her with you guys, not to say you connect with her. Some of you may, but she was like saying, every day's a brand new day. It's a new day for adventure. It's a new day. See, I'm at a crossroad here. You see that? See that? There's blockages, of course, there. That's not the path I'm going to take. Spirit is blocking things in your life right now. Paths you're not meant to take. So, listen to your guides. I think, who else came to me in a message? Guato, the snake. Because I am in the land of energy of snakes. Shed your skin. Honor the snake skin. Oh, did I see another arrow? Is that an arrow? I'm gonna pick it up. God damn, there's a lot of Indians here. I told you. I'm taking this too. With permission. they grant me. Two arrows, a heart. Maybe that's the connection here. Here we go. I'm going to show you guys. You see, this looks like an arrow. This looks like an arrow. And there's the heart space. Healing connections. Letting go of connections. Looks like a baby arrow. Rebirth. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Alright, guys. I am coming up to the ending of this beautiful day hike. If you were in tune and if you got the message, it was for you. I go online, people come and go, and it's okay. I appreciate you even coming in. But maybe it was in tune for those who need the message. And maybe I'll do some more nature walks. This camera ain't the most beautiful phone, but I decided to go online and share my journey with you guys, as you are all going through a journey too. I'm getting all the arrows. Oh my God, there's another arrow. Maybe you guys can't see it, but I can see it. Anyways, may summer bring new rebirth. As we're ending a phase of spring, may summer be more fulfilling. May summer be more happy because you let go and changed whatever was needed in the end of spring. I'm almost there. May summer bring fruitfulness to you guys. Spirit had so many messages on this walk today for me and you. And it's so pleasant. I needed this. I encourage those to go hiking and go to the park. I encourage those to connect to nature. Because through nature, you'll get clarity. Through nature, you'll get grounding. Through nature, you'll feel energized again. I wouldn't recommend doing this by yourself, though. As you can see, stranger danger. Not that nobody's here to hurt you, but you know. And also, just because we're in a different habitat, safety first. All right, I'm almost at the end here. Beautiful message from Spirit today, of course. My guides never guide me wrong. When I'm ready to share my transformations, I will. But even I go through endings and letting go. Embracing this energy. Embracing the now. Oh, I feel like I saw somebody behind me. Like a spirit was behind me. I feel the Indians are following me. Like they're with me, walking me down in a safe passage. See, I think that's another message you guys need to know, is that even though we can't see Spirit, or maybe some of you can like I can, but that they're always behind us. They're always pushing us. They're always escorting us in some way. Yeah, there was definitely someone behind me. So you got to know that. You are being followed. You are being escorted spiritually. You are being pushed in a direction, even if it feels unwelcoming. They will guide you. Yeah, there was definitely somebody behind me. Felt like it was an Indian. He was walking behind me and he had a large stick. Safety, like if he was the chief or something, because I felt like his energy was very masculine. Could be my son. Oh, look at that. It says chief. Someone joined saying chief. Well, my intuition never fails me. Almost here. Hope you guys enjoyed this walk with me. Hope you received the message. Let's give thanks to today. And that's another path I'm going to do. Oh, look at this message here. What did we talk about Crossroads a minute ago? That says, please stay on the trail. The future of this trail depends on you. Read that. Embrace it. That is another message. Whew. Spirit is not ignoring my energy today. Maybe next time we'll go to Cathedral Rock. That's another one. I just went to, I want to say I did Griffith Park Junction, or maybe today's prayer is like one day this day, the next day that day. You're going to be challenged another day. Don't do it all at once. Yeah. I love it. All right. Beautiful messages today.